Because I haven't seen that before. Okay, let's roll. So, we're in the Cyclops Cavern, and I am very scared, I think. Oh, these are the traps that we don't care about? So we're still rushing forward here, are we? Our SP is okay. We've probably rested. We should have cast heroism on somebody. Maybe. But we'll see. Look, he found something. Bash our heads in it and get there. The Cathedral of Carnage holds riches beyond compare for spellcasters. Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I didn't... You know what? I haven't done anything. Yesterday was a big day. Yesterday was a good day, but I had no time for anything. It was just a continuous thing of activities, which was lovely. But productivity, it was horrible. So my notebook is now still a mess. But you know what? We can still make do. We can still add these things. And then later on we can actually note this down in a positive way. So I don't need to use so much time looking. The Cathedral of Carnage, which sounds awful for Spellcaster. That's the words they have. Holds riches beyond compare for spellcasters. That sounds actually really cool. Beyond compare. And I already have Fantastic Freeze, which is a spell name if you weren't here last time. Hip hip hoppity hoop. Doop dee doop. Okay, what's the other window I have here? YouTube. I don't need YouTube anymore. Okay, so that's the spellcasters. We have a chest. Let's make it happen, Dr. Darkshade. Or Dr. Shade, as he might like to be called. Saber. Oh, look! We have these noises now when we find stuff. That's cool. That wasn't on the MT32. That's pretty dope. We're not going to look at them because we know that that segment is for another time. Because if we would look at every equipment when we got them, we would be here for that much longer. Because whenever I look at the inventory, I get, you know, so intrigued about what the hell is this? What's this do? What's a leather saber? You know, that sort of thing. Leather saber. I'm not even going to... What? That's right by a chest. That wading of pools might be better than the other one. But I don't know. I wish to open this. Darkshade. 66666. Ooh, I am so scared. Oh, he didn't die, actually. Well, that's pretty good. Cast his life. Maybe lockpicking might help. He is a rogue. He's a robbery man. It might be helpful. He needs to have 60 thievery at least. I wonder. There's like a thing that I can lockpick, but I'm way beyond the level. Oh yeah, and it was a town, right? The town had like these giant, lovely chests. Not that kind of chests. Okay, stream. Hold your thoughts. Should we wait again then? Since we already waited successfully? No. Okay, one more shot. We're going to give it one more try. No, this one we'll have to let go. I mean, a valiant effort on the previous one, but this one is just not. It's not helping us right now. Okay, so there isn't actually much more room, no, here. Okay, so there isn't anything here now. But that doesn't make me any more happy about this whole thing. Maybe that was it over here. Seems to be. And we're going to teleport past this. How much did I do last time? Like 4? Spell failed. Well, what about 3 then? So it fails if I go into a wall, which is helpful, that I don't die. I seem to have traveled there as well. Did you hear that? The noise of yeah. My cool. You know what? This MIDI device is better, but I will still try out the Sound Blaster. But yeah, okay. Since that Brutey man is over there, how's my food? It's still pretty good, and I will just rest here. Because he is just going to be there. And I can cast some stuff. Like heroism. On the guys that have too expensive gear. And you can cast not teleport yet. But you had something fine as well, didn't you? Power shield. Yeah, the power shield. Okay. Wait, is power shield different? What's power shield then? So that's not armor, that's magic resist or something? Okay, the clue book, I have to resort to you again. Pulver shield. Reduce the amount of damage inflicted on the party member by a number of blah 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 blah. The amount of damage inflicted on the party. Okay, so what's the shield do? So then it reduces it by the number equal to the level of the caster. Okay, but what was the other spell? Holy bonus. So what the hell does a holy bonus do? Druid spells. Holy bonus. Oh, that just increases the damage. I've been doing it wrong, haven't I? Oh, well, power shield is then much better. We'll just go with this and see what happens. Teleport, and I hope that there's no other thingamabobs over on the other side there. 3 squares north. I hope that's the only one. We'll fight you on this angle. He's screaming! Whoa! That's not going to get annoying. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll get hits as well. I get hits. They flump him. That's so much cooler. Oh, he didn't stop him screaming. He got paralyzed, but he's just gonna keep on screaming. Paralyzed is so damn good. Because it just... I see that whenever they're paralyzed or stunned like that, their AC is nothing or something like that, so I can hit with everybody. That's the noise they made. Pretty sure. boots, shield, longsword, robes, horn, mace. Okay. How's your health? Not the best. I'll heal you with Kagam so we can save the spell points for Paralyze. Paralyze. Cast one more. Yep. We need a wizard eye, though. Hello? Please don't dupe my floppy later. Okay, we'll wait until we push the wall. Here is another man, happy as can be. Oh, with other people? That's not good. Yes! Oh, didn't last for long. We're fine. Hey, that's pretty good. Hello? Hello? Anybody that does not want to be here? Here? Wade into the pool. He's ripped of his mind. It was just like 10,000 experience. Okay. 2 more shots or we leave it. Okay, he's only dead. Like that's fine. Still a lot of heals probably, so we'll have to... Oh yeah, I was going to test. As long as they're blue and not in a bad condition, my friend in the chat said that you could just rest. Yes. So it was true. He was not telling lies. He was a smart man, and I doubted him. What does that say of me? That I don't believe in smart men. Heroism on those two. And the power shield on those two as well. And then we cast some light. And then we cast some wizard eye. Could you rearrange the slot? The spell slots? This is probably just a journal, yeah. We haven't read the journal, haven't we, for Cyclops Cavern? This cavern is littered with the bones of unfortunate adventurers eaten by the Cyclops. There are many people filled with the drained life juices of these fallen warriors, and legend says the pools harbor strange powers. The Cyclops King lives... No Cyclops King. No Cyclops King, I'm not... No. He lives in the deepest and darkest chamber of the cavern. No, Cyclops are enough. Cyclops are enough. He lives in the deepest fun time in here. Why does he make human noises when the wild fungus gets hits? Hello? More advanced. He's so advanced. He's so amazing. He's more advanced, but he's also dead. Damn it, you fool. Hello, comrade Norvigrisk. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I didn't do the pop-out thing. I don't want to look left. I want to look straight for my chat. And there we are. So now. Ding ding dong dong dong. Let's try with just another person. Like a man with beef. Yeah, I mean, beef helped. Just use his mana to cure his wounds, wouldn't we? She needs to have Paralyze ready in case of the Cyclopean. Do you wish to open? He has 8. Good, okay. They like numbers in this place, apparently. They like, oh, this is only 6s. Oh, this is only 8s. Okay, so I'm not a fond of trying to find the deepest. Ciao, here he is. Okay, that's a bad start. This is, I think we have to run away from this. This is not a start. Why wasn't he there earlier? He wasn't just in the room chilling out. So he's over there. Okay. Well, considering we could heal a little bit. But since Calium was doing fine and he got 1 hit KO'd, that's not good. There, he suddenly appears. Please work, Fantastic Freeze. And stop screaming for the love of Christ. Don't cure his wounds. You'll only make it worse. Yes! Cudgel. Or some people call it a Kugel. Okay, now we're going to wade into the pool again. Oh wait, we did that. Okay, there's nothing more in here. So now there's only that room we have to break down. Which probably means a lot of fun. Where am I? Wasn't this over there? Am I weird? Where was it? Oh. Oh yeah, this is the one. So we could... This is probably not the deepest chamber. Probably not the deepest, probably. But... yeah. I don't want to rest. I could rest if I want to. In a bit. Hello? This is it? Okay. He just straight up died. He's eradicated. That doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me. I got another Fizzbin, but I already have a Fizzbin. Oh! Suddenly that wall is impenetrable. Okay. Well, concussions are here, but I'm fine, I guess. Eradicated. Okay, well, you know, we're just gonna leave this Fizzbin. So I'll add it to the to-do list in case the Fizzbins are actually important. I don't know. Optional in the Cycle Stronghold. Also, Fizzbin. That kills me. So that's not good. Oh, I can note down the coordinates. Wall X6, Y19. So I actually do proper notes instead of like just jumbled messes. Messes. Well, since that trap kills me, why not find like a Cyclops that will kill me instead? You know. This is an ungodly hour to stream at? No. I usually have my friends here helping me with all the games, and now he isn't here, and so I'm petrified. But that's fine. I'm willing to go on my own some, and believe that I am a big man myself. I want to do something. A teleport. And it's going to be a good idea. It wasn't a good idea. Imagine the surprise. Attack! Pop, pop. So that's a horrible room. I'll only look at it now by teleporting way too fast, way too long. So how can we try to make use of this? The spell failed with 9. Spell failed with 7. Grip. But there's no Cyclops King in here, and this looks like a bare bony roomy. What just happened? Oh, I just attacked them until I died. The thing is that these two Cyclops are really scary. There we go. One hit killed my robber. And the only chance now is to hit with some fantastic freeze. No, they just got pissed off. Okay, one's down. No, not hit this guy. Okay, I think I could try to kill them. I could. I'm just going to have to buff. Thanks for the F. Even though they're quite buffed already, but we need more spell points. Okay, let's do the chores again. Chore number 1, light. Chore number 2, wizard eye. And then the buffs. Which is the heroism. On Saints Cannigan. And that guy. So we have enough spells to cast for the other one, and then we do some power shield on the big boys, which costs too much to help out. You ready your teleport? And we save, and we run into the danger that is life. And he's dead. I have a slight suspicious feeling that I shouldn't be here. Well, one's down. Survive? No. One more shot. I can try to cast Fantastic Freeze from afar. You know what? I can also try to cast a Hold spell. Isn't that a thing? You have Immobilize. Yes. Cast Immobilize. It didn't work. Cast Fantastic Freeze. It didn't work. Cast For God's Sakes Paralyze or something. They're getting close. No, everybody's not happy anymore. Okay, I get it. Let's head out and, you know, get some buffs. So, let's run. My Lloyd's Beacon will return me to the Blistering Heights. New noise for teleport, that's cool. Okay. So now that we are back in town, how bad is it to donate here? But the time of day is perfect, actually. 7:16. I don't need these buffs at all. But we have found some gear, so we should translate this into a shopping segment, which is probably to everybody's happy chant. And try to check out the training. Restless Night is probably training. No, it's a tavern. But the Restless Night could be, well, a good name for a training. The Colosseum is also a good name for training. I forgot about that one. Okay. Eligible, that's really good. And Castori, that's also really nice to have a higher level on the spellcaster. Go away, horse. I don't need you anymore. Farragos Forge. So, here's the forge thing. So, all this mess. Let's see what we found. Rod of Free Movement. Free movement sounds amazing if I can get away from traps. If that's a thing or not, we'll have to consult the clue book. Free movement. It's cure paralysis. It's not what I thought. It's boring. I'll sell it. Okay, so the rather free moment goes in the dustbin. The gold saber. Gold is good for attacks, I think. But the saber has a 4d2, which is poop. So it doesn't really matter that the gold is good. Saber will have to hit the can as well. The platinum cloak is probably really nice, because platinum is a great modifier. Oh, I can't write again? Yes. Platinum is the best metal. If I only can remember that. It's 8 AC for the armor. So, of course, I'm going to love that and give it to Castori. Castori is my wizard, for those who do not know. Okay, the Orb of Ropes is a poop thing. And the Curing Orb is a okay thing to have with us. Okay, so that's Canagam's Hall. And here is Maximus's Hall. We still have the Chain of Mass Distortion, which we should maybe use on these Cyclopean funks. Potion of Heroism we can just use, if I remember to. We got the artifacts. Give it to Castor because he has the stuff. He does not have room. A Lapis Defender Ring of Gating. Gating? What can I gate the enemy? Nature's Gate. But that's a druid spell. What? Nature's Gate only says it's a place. That doesn't make sense, does it? Nature's Gate. Well, show me the druid. I guess it's druid spells. Druid spell references. I can't find Nature's Cure. Nature's Gate. Okay. Okay, Nature's Gate calls forth a portal to the towns and castles of Terra. Opens a different portal each day of the week. Cannot use in combat. Opens a different portal each day? So I get to a random portal location? But that's weird. I still have the beacon. The Lloyd's beacon is fine. It's a defender ring. Maybe defender has another kind of add to it. Oh, it's 6? Really? That's cheating. You get 6 AC from that? Holy moly. Okay, how much AC do I have? I mean, how many rings? He has 2 rings. Oh, Kanagawa only has a ring. Like ring. Give Kanagawa the ring. The silver crossbow. Steel shortbow is as expensive. The silver longbow is better. Your broken scale armor we have to fix. And the lapis crossbow is also better. And now for the his crossbow is a steel longbow, so it's not. We don't need it actually. Steel cutlass as well. Boop. Fix your ring mail, bro. The artifact of neutrality. Yes, we will give that to Gastorius as soon as we can. He is the coin manager. Steel boots, though. All these leather boots. Maybe we should give in to the healer. Make her a bit slower, you know. A silver shield. No. Would be good. What's the shield you're using? Where is your shield? Oh, that's him. Okay, this guy. Steel shield. Gold cudgel. That's not good. And the turning horn, it's fine. Fire robes, it's fine. Brass arms. So we didn't get good gear in here, actually. Oh no, you're broken padded armor for 10 gold. Oh no. So platinum cloak. Your gold robes. So we know that already that what's the difference between the cloak and the robes? I'm guessing cloak is a higher one than the robes. It has a cloak, robes. It's the same equipment. Cloak is just more expensive. I guess it's cooler. But the platinum, of course, would be best, so... Sell the gold robes. Okay. Steel boots. Steel boots. Oh, you already have steel boots. Fantastic, then. Maybe on the... yeah, you know what? You're opening so many traps. Dark shade that you might as well feel a bit better about yourself. This is a rather short shopping segment, wouldn't you say? So he's going to equip the Ring of Gating, give the Artifact of Neutrality to Gastori. And I'm good. Let's see if we can buy some stuff here. We need armor for Gastori. He can never wear anything better. Emerald plate mail for 70 kappa. But emerald is just more an expensive metal, so it does not need to mean that it's best. But still, this is a lot of good things. Okay, steel staff. That's better. Gastori's backpack is full. It's fine, you can sell your stuff now. And you can get the steel stuff, because you make happy. Okay, the other stuff is fine. That's a steel longbow though. which we should buy. So what is his weapon? He has a platinum scimitar, so it's pretty good. You're having the gold scale and the what's the weapon? The steel great axe worth 3,000. And your weapon is a gold broadsword. Broadsword is probably not that good. Borad sword, broadsword. 3d4, it's fine. It's actually one of the better swords. And the gold should be nice. Gold's pretty good to hit ratio. Okay, so I think we got decent weapons, but maybe the crystal mace? We need a better mace. She doesn't hit all that much. But why not, if we have the ability, you know? But she can... Yeah, she can use a steel flail. We'll buy the flail. And she can sell her mace now. Steel scale. So we had gold scale. I think gold is still better. Yes, gold is still better. Smisk. Oh, we got more steel boots. Steel gauntlets. Oh, we probably need the steel helm. What's your armor, by the way? It's a crystal ring mail. Nah, crystal's not good. No. Get away. You can get better ones. This is actually one of those off times I actually use a mouse on the shop. I guess it's better to use the mouse in the shop. Okay. Now we should equip some stuff then. So, you... I know you found some better boots, didn't you? If you equipped it or not, you're not sure of that. Okay, the steel short bow needs to be removed. Steel longbow equipped. Little lapis defender ring equipped. Mr. Quatler coin. No, not that one. And the steel boots equipped. And she had... Oh yeah, she took care of these ones. So we should give the boots to... Yeah, discard the leather boots. Equip the steel boots. The glass helm. Who has the worst helm then? Silver. Bronze. Steel. Steel. Gold. Okay, so Canagan also has the worst boots. I mean, helm. Give the steel helm to Clario. Just remove the glass helm. Get the steel one. We also have leather boots here, but what you have? Steel flame is your equipment. Steel gauntlets. Okay, lapis gauntlets. Silver. Steel and steel. Okay, we're doing pretty good on gauntlets. Coral. Coral's not good. Oh yeah, equip the steel staff. And the platinum cloak. Oh god. could get messy there. Steel gauntlets goes to or no? Okay, just fucking discard them then. Our inventory is so maxed out. It's a bit of a mess. Just remove the potion of curing for now. I can give some other stuff to him. Silver skulls, sure. Okay. Now we can sell the glass helm. Oh, so much gold, I should just discard them. Smooth. Okay. That only took a long time, as usual. Let's clean up the inventory then. I mean, they have so much gear. I hope there's like something we can find to make it so that our inventory space will increase. Like, this is dumb. But we'll just, you know what? We'll go to Fountainhead and remove our silver skulls. Because this is just dumb. I went too far. Where am I going? Home is where the fountain is. And the Skull Miser. Explore the pyramids to find the secret of restoring Narayana Fountain of Youth. Which would be great to keep us going forever young, but the only thing that ages me is the ghost attacks or whatever, because they get like debuffed for age. But other than that, we're quite okay on days. It's day 90. We haven't received a regular damn year yet. Okay, so the thing we're going to do... Oh yeah, we're going to the arena. That's what we're going to do. Ariba? Oh yeah, that's true. I have a thing of my keyboard that's chattering a bit. But I have a fix for it. Keyboard chattering. You know what? No, I'm not going to use that. I think my computer crashed at one point, and it might be because of that program. So, I'm not going to take the risk. But yeah, mechanical keyboards are good, but can chatter. At least this one, because this is bad. Okay, go to the... not this place. Did I pass time now? Probably did. It's fine. How much experience do I need then? Is it any likelihood of me doing good in this place? No, this is just probably a waste of time, but... It's always good to have some arena fun, don't you think? Hunt down your foes and good luck! Ogre. Okay, we started in the middle now. My arrows are too good for you guys. Pissed dwarf. Is there anybody else here now? No. We did it! It's number 10 completed. Let's do it again. Hello. Okay, this was not really a challenge. These are like tier 1 enemies almost. Okay. Oh, that was easy experience. Nope. If it's easy experience, it's easy experience. What can you say? Oh, phase head. Okay, do we have one more time for fun? Of course we do. It's my stream. You can't decide. It's dictatorship on the mind level, isn't it? Streaming. What? I'm hurt? Ooh, a spider. A lot of enemies in this arena now. Are we done? No. Are we done? Yes. But so, how much was it for that? It's just like, it's still way off. Yeah, let's just leave that. Okay, tavern time. We still have a lot of food. We could buy rumors. I don't care for rumors. We have enough to do. So I suggest us waiting for 2:46 a.m. We probably... Do we need to rest? His SP is now higher, isn't it? No, he has a rested one. Okay. But I want to get the maximum amount of time, so I think actually I will heal here. There we go. Now, for this time to pass, we don't actually need to think that much. We can just go outside then. Because time passes in 10 steps per thingy when we're outside. And at 5 a.m. it will reset. And where is that again? I thought it was here. Remembering all these buff points. Ugh. Nightmare. I'll resort to the book again. We're not going to get a lot. We're going to get just some. So, in A1, what was it? I probably need to save here now, so I can get the best amount of time. So A1, we have some... It's close to Y8 there. AC buff. So over to the left side. HP buff as well. Oh yeah, the HP buff I know. So it's X for Y8. That's AC. Now that we're here, X10, no. Y6. Okay, that will do fine. A1. 14. Why couldn't I move backwards there? Okay, we got something. We got personality, HP, and AC. And how's our time? 12 PM. We could get the level buff and the speed buff, I think. Just head into B1 and see what kind of slot we're at. X0. Okay, so we need to be at B1 Y9, I guess. That's below. No, it's not. That's a level buff. Now we get all this. Oh, interesting. We could actually rest. We could actually heal for a great amount of health. Ah, I didn't know that actually about the level. Did you also get the HP increase? Could that work for... No, that's just unreasonable. You could heal. Now that I have like this great level, if I do the power cure... Oh, that costs way too much. Then we needed to have at least the buff for SP. Oh, it's fine, we'll leave it. We just need some buffs. The last buff we're getting is a speed buff. X9, Y9, so over here. Good. Good. Let's try it again. These people. Oh shit, does it cost a lot now? Oh no, it costs so much, the heroism stuff. Okay, we'll see what happens. No, why did you cure him? You wasted all your thingies! When did I save? Did I save outside? Please say I'd save outside. No, I'm here. Shit. It's fine. Now we can experiment again. We are going to do the level buff first. So the level bus. That's the quickening. That's the might one. Okay, so that's the level. Now we will go to the HP buff and see how much HP we get from that. No, okay, so we just get a fixed amount. And the speed buff. B1 X9Y9. Not make the same mistake now with the too high cost of heroism. 62, it's half my SP points. Let's just ready Paralyze. And Paralyze is probably expensive too. No, and actually it's a fixed score. That's very good. That's perfect. There we go. Ready to fail again, I guess. That was just a room. This is so far inside. And we're going to this one. And down and up. Ow. Ow! Unnecessary hit. Can't take that here. Okay. I think we're getting close. Or did I do the wrong thing now? No, this is the place. Okay, we have arrived at our destination. Destination failure. Let's try to attack them heads up now that we have more might and AC. And we have still a personality buff. No. Oh, we forgot the personality buff for Resurrectra. Now the Paralyze will be harder to hit. Which is a shame. It's dubiously a shame, isn't it? You have a thing, right? Somebody has a potion of something. Or did I just throw them all away? Heroism. Use on him. Let's go. Good hits. Might's getting mighty. Okay, we're really strong with that might increase. I feel good about this. Maybe even the Cyclops King is in check. Crimson Tide, wait in search. More advanced adventurer. How much advanced are you? Not too good, but still a bit. Cure wounds on the dark shade. This actually means that I had the cure orb, right? Orb of curing. Oh, the potion of cure. Just use it. No, we don't need to search now. Okay, there's the thing. Open it. 25,000 gold, 50 gems. It's not worth it, but it's fine. Okay, so this was not the place of the Cyclops King. It's fine. I'm just going to scout the room so I have it in my map. It's not perfect, but it's something. So what room haven't we gone to? Oh yeah, it's the one where we break the wall. No, wait, that was the... Wasn't this the place where the pool was? Okay, it's the place where the pool was. So there should be an innermost room. And we don't know where that innermost room is. And we have to use that small map of the wizard eye to look for it. This is just here. And you can see the wizard eye spell is not giving us any more. And this I haven't found the Cyclops King. I found just regular Cyclops boys. Okay. I'm missing something. How much mana does he have? Not much. Okay, maybe down here, maybe? Oh, here's the thing. This is probably it. That's probably it. That seems... We're already looking at... I think that was Cyclops in the back there had the, like another shade. Did you see that? A shade of green or something like that. I'm sure of it. Okay. How much mana do we have? So we can do for a little bit of these cures. Cure wounds. Before we enter the fray. How much HP do we have? Still good. I'll leave it at this. And we'll just hope that the paralysis and stuff will do good. No, I kind of want to shoot from here if that's fine. You can only cast one freeze, actually. Okay, wow. So he needs to have mana for the Lloyd's Beacon, so... What you can do right now is limited. You can detect monster. Time distortion. Which was something. To retreat safe from combat. Well, no. No. We don't retreat. We detect. We Finger of Death. We Dragon Breath. Wait, we could do one more, could we? No. Now let's just leave it. Sleep. Cast sleep. I mean, we're killing them. Well, the buffs are extremely good. Hello? Okay, so that shade of green I saw was a joke. Thank you, Might Buff, for being so good. Trying to open. Ancient. Another neutrality thing. And good. Wait. There wasn't a king here. Oh. Oh no, there's more. That's dumb. Oh, we can't jump for long. Master all skills in the halls of good. Jesus. What was that noise? This is very deep. Okay, he needs to have his mana ready for getting out of there. 100,000? Was that a king? Wait, it is Cyclops King. He looked the same. Okay. He had the same HP? What was that? He was worse. Apparently I crit the shit out of him. He has double the HP, but because of my extreme buffs and probably a crit, he got killed really fast. What a king indeed. What a king indeed. Okay, so now we don't need to be afraid anymore, I guess. Except that these spears are nice. Really? Nice. Scale armor, chainmail, ring, broadsword, rod. 240 gold. Why does he stash away 240 gold? He has like 100,000 gold on him. Ow. Okay. Okay, I found his gold. We need to heal that man. Poor guy's doing a lot of work. Opening these chests. And 5,000 gems. Okay. Nice. I presume this is it. For the Cyclops Cavern. And I'm quite happy. I have 1 million gold now. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the thing is that the level buff gets attacks per round. Speed buff I thought would be the same. But yeah, I'm just guessing that the might increase is the best one here. Yeah. No, I think we're good. We got the... It said to master all the skills in Halls of Insanity. So that's... I think I read from the previous... For when Coffee Badger was here, the chat member, he told me that there is a place you can get all the skills. So I'm guessing that's the Halls of Insanity. You can just learn all the skills. Because it said master all the skills in there. So, that's probably what it was. Now, begin. You're done with the Cyclops Cavern now. Well, there is a pool of doom and gloom. But, fine. That's good. We're done with the Cyclops Cavern. And let's have a nice rest. And enter the... Let's just see if the Colosseum has anything in start. Train? Yes. Oh, nice Resurrectra. How much do we need? Way too much! Now it just says 1 mil on the gold. It doesn't even think of the details. It's just too much. It knows it's too much. What did we get? I'm just going to do it a little bit faster now. Sapphire chainmail. But wait, sapphire. That's still a rare metal, so sapphire. Oh no, wait, it's precious. So precious is plus 14 AC. Holy bajungos. Now who can wear chainmail again? All this nonsense. I can't remember all these. Max for R. Archer and robber. Max, I guess. Max means better. Sure. Okay, you give that to the robber. Emerald scale armor. The emerald. It's also precious metal. And it's scaled, so we'll give that to Craghack. Now Craghack can sell his gold scale armor. Yes. And you can sell your steel chainmail. Yes, I'll just equip that immediately. You equip the gold ring. You equip the scale armor, and you chainmail. So now we can like at least make sure that this has been taken care of. More artifacts. A diamond broadsword. Diamond is plus 30 damage. Holy shit. I guess he'll take it. That's so good. That's stupid good. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm done looking at the chainmail now. I'm done. I'm not using it. I'll wait until I get it, I guess. He is still happy about the Quatlu coins. Okay, so I didn't get too much stuff. Okay, that's good. We didn't have an extra big shopping segment. And I know exactly what to do next. First, we're going to look at the stuff. Lucky Staff. Does Lucky help better than Steel? Because Steel is just like better to hit, right? It doesn't matter, like for staffs. What does it matter for them? It's just hitting harder, right? So a Lucky Staff would be much better for the luck. Where's the luck bonus? So Lucky Staff would give me 20 luck. And I guess that's better for a staff, because he's not using the modifiers. Want to become famous? Followers and stuff? Yes! Holy shit! My luck has gone through! Go away. Block. How do you just remove the message? You time them out, right? I'm not good at this. Oh yeah, you can ban them here, I guess. This user's not been banned. We'll ban them. Ban. Imagine. What's the nerve? The nerve of these men. Poppycock. Okay, who has poopy Archmage gem? What? What's an Archmage gem? It's spell points. Yes. Yes. I like that. But the gem. So is that like just a regular miscellaneous item? Yes, it's a miscellaneous item. But he doesn't need the staff, right? He gets his cast spells, can't he? Could he have 2 gems in his hands? Is that a thing? Could he do that? Boom. For which console is this game for? Well, I'm playing it on the DOSBox, so it's a computer console, right? But I believe the adaptation might be for other consoles as well, maybe. I haven't checked thoroughly. But I know Might and Magic games have been adapted to consoles. but I'm curious. Where's my gem? Who bought the gems? Who did that? You did that. So if I were to... I could just try to equip it first. Move the staff to have the gem on. I'm just going to sell the steel staff because if anything the lucky staff would be better, right? And then I can also try. Let's see here. He has leather boots as well. Okay. Sell your leather boots. Silver ring. Who has a regular ring now? Crystal ring. Oh, he has the one ring. Okay. He has the one ring. Ha 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 ha. I made the joke. Without even knowing. Raising the dead? I'm not just gonna stay away from that. So now I am curious about if I can wield 2 gems. So, you have an orb of curing. You'll give it to Castore. You will equip your ring. You will equip the orb of curing. You must remove gem to do the thing. Okay. No, but that's fine. We need 20 more SP. It's more damage in general, so... And the steel boots. You'll equip that too. Okay. Your backpack is full, so you can't send yourself stuff. Which is the worst excuse. And Fizbin, ancient artifact. I mean, all these artifacts. We have too many. We have too many. We have way too many. There's a lucky staff again. But he has stuff. Look at all the stuff he has. We have the red warrior key, the yellow fortress key, the green. We don't have the blue. If there is a blue. We don't know yet if there's a blue one. Yeah, so now he has 148 one. Yes. Very strong. Okay, so we're going to the Slither Cult Stronghold. I think that's the one that has the red ugly thing. The red serpent thing. We should get all the buffs. I can't remember what sort of element it had, if anything. Yeah, these statues of iron dragons are resistances to elements. Not physical stuff, but we get all the resistances for normal thingamabobs. And that is good. So now we will resort to the notes and see if we can find something written about the ugly guy. In the spider dungeon, the toxic worm is dangerous. Level 10 last. Inside middle. That's the one we're going for. B4. So we're going to B4. This is fine. And we can now just skip to the portal. That's not it. Oh, we can try to actually open this up now. Unable to pick the lock. How much thievery do we have now? Still 59. We need to practice more on these chests. Or at least... if not practice. Oh, by the way, I should have the dashboard up. There you go. Okay. Okay, I should not look at too much at the coordinates and actually just remember where the buffs are. I need the might and the AC. So that's AC. It's might. Might and AC is good. How much is time? 4:30, it's fine. No. It's already night. It's fine. I think we can get there from here. In time. If we don't move around the wrong way. Wrench shield, that's the dwarven thing. Where's the spider dungeon? What, is it 5 AM already? Jesus! It's fine, we'll try him anyways. There's the spider dungeon, I guess. Yeah, it's a problem. You travel so... we could probably do teleports in the world, actually. We could go 9 steps. Yeah, let's do that next time. We can do teleport for the amount, like, if we're in a pinch of time. Well, we'll give it a go. We could have had this nice might buff, but we don't. Let's try to just stop him. Paralyze. There you go. Just a couple more hits. Okay. We're poisoned. It's fine. We're just poisoned. Cure poison. A throne! And this? Strange humming emanates from the crystal shard. Touch it. Of course we're going to touch it. You have gained understanding and wisdom. What? Personality? What? That's not the robber thing to get. Well, the robber does not need any personality. He needs thievery. Okay, so she has 25 personality. She will touch it and get... What? Wasn't that it? Why does the robber have 61 personality for some reason? What? This is weird. Knowledge and wisdom. What happened? What changed? What changed? Experience? Okay, we'll have to calculate. We'll have to look at everything now. You've gained knowledge and wisdom. Okay, well, the first we can check is experience. 947, I believe it was 947. Knowledge and wisdom could be a skill, but I don't believe it was. Level is 12. Knowledge and wisdom could be level and age. Okay. 12. 4 skills. 947. $12, 4, and 947. What could it be? There must be something else. Could I do it again? No. So it's a permanent buff or something. No. There's something there's something I'm missing, but what could it be? I have the clue book probably, so I can check it up, but maybe there's a quest. I'll read the notes. Arachnoid Cavern opens out of the western face of the Crystal Mountains. The gargoyles once had their shrine in the corridors of this cave. Before they were driven to the land of the gargoyles, insects of all kinds now occupy the dark cave. Mages of all disciplines once came to this cavern to touch the power crystals that run under the mountains. Their decaying bones still litter the floor. Okay, so mages of all disciplines once came to this cavern to touch the power crystals that run under the mountains. Is it an SP increase? No. But mages like it. I'll do Castore then, because he's an actual wizard mage man. Castore, 141, intellect, blah blah. Oh, he got 10. He got 10 spell points. Oh, did the intellect increase? Or no? We'll see. 30. Actually, that might be it. Because he's a wizard. Yes, it did. So we had to do a proper wizard. Nice. Okay, good. That's it then. Oh, here. Maybe this is the cleric one. A more charming individual. And that's personality. Yes. Okay, so this left wing was the cleric, and the right thing was the mage. And now the treasure trophy seat of honor. Approach the throne. The throne is unoccupied. Why? That is a mystery, and we have to find out what the throne is. That can't be just that. It's glittering and marbling and all that stuff. Well, what does this mean? Okay, what's the coordinates? X15, Y9, so... Okay. In B4, in the spider dungeon... X15... Y9... empty throne. What do? And also, this is like... You could activate all these... There, in this place, you have the activation of all the... Where is it? The gongs, right? So, you might get a clue on how to activate all the gongs. But we don't know in what order the gongs will... We can just do them in this order and see. Wait, there's probably more rooms in the middle. Oh, it's more rooms in the middle. Oh, oh, what? More? Oh, there's more stuff. Okay. Strange humming. Was that for the sorcerer? Even more? Lord Word. I am Lord Word. This is my clue. Subtract my price and you will be through. 50 gems is the fee I request to teach the skill linguist. Will you pay my meager need to satisfy your need? Yes. Everybody will become a linguist. 50 gold is pretty cheap. What the hell does that do? Maybe we should look that up first before we just... No, wait, it's fine. It's cheap. It can't be bad. It's a skill. Now everyone's a linguist, aren't they? Linguist. Linguist. Linguisto. 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 Okay, now we will look what it is. We should have done that on beforehand, but fine. Allows the character to understand foreign languages. Okay, which is good. We probably need that at some point. No one can read the scroll and it crumbles. But I can understand foreign languages, but I'm not a druid, so I guess... All this weird... Lord Magic. The floor around Lord Magic's throne is almost knee-deep in water. I am Lord Magic, this is my clue. Subtract the gongs, then multiply by 52. Oh god. Lord Magic waves and swirls his hands with dizzying speed and accuracy, producing a tiny dragon that flies down the corridor to the right. Prestidigitation is a handicraft for sorcerers. I can teach you for 500 gems, will you pay? What is it? Prestidigitation? I thought it was prestidigitation. Okay. I corrected my friend and I was wrong. Prestidigitation. No, here it says prestidigit. No, here it's just wrong. It says in the clue book prestidigitator. And nobody gets it right. Increases sorcerers and archers' capacity to use magic by +2 spell points per level. Good. Sorcerer then. Will you teach me? Yes. Yes, please. A sorcerer. That's a sorcerer, so he's the only one that needs it. I need to write down the clues, but... Lord Prayer. Sits on his throne, angrily swatting at tiny dragons buzzing around him. I am Lord Prayer, this is my clue. Multiply the number of gongs to make your answer true. Oh, but there's so many ups and downs and ups and blips. A cleric's power can be improved greatly through silent meditation. He closes his eyes and a clap of thunder and short downpour of rain can be heard to the left. Is this dangerous? Will you grant it Prayer Master? Yes? Prayer Master sounds amazingly cool. And that's for Paladin, and that one. Okay. But why do I hear all this rain stuff? We're losing gems, but... Okay, I need to note down all the clues, but for now I'm just looking at fun, okay? Swat them down! These are low level enough. Just keep them coming. There you go. So I don't know if they're like... When I actually do it correctly, if there will be... wait, we haven't been there. There's a room there. Wait. Beware the trolls who cast blood rain. I don't care. I am Lord Endurance. This is my clue. Count these thrones and add that too. But in what way? But in what direction do we have to do it? Because that's really important, isn't it? Okay, so he doesn't have a skill. Green sparks. That's for Resurrectra. Wait, I can probably do that for him too, right? No, it's just a one-time thing. But he would need a little bit of personality, wouldn't he? I think so. I think actually I will give it to the Paladin. In case that actually works. He needs a little bit more than 15. Yes. Now it increases my SP as well. So that's a good idea. He needs a little bit more, so he can actually help out a bit. There should be an entrance, shouldn't it? It's fine. Look for that entrance somewhere else. Like in here. And it hurts. So bad. Oh, that's a toxic worm. The shrine that once filled this room was moved to the land of the gargoyles. Okay. I'll just wait for him. Yeah. Please paralyze. No. Oh. Okay, we got him. Well, there's one more. There we go. Fantastic. Bone pile in here. The party found a half for me scroll. Do you wish to read it? Oh, what? Half for me. Wow, that sounds spicy. Half for me. Restores a badly injured party member back to health. Ooh. Half the damage points removed from the casters are inflicted on the caster. Ooh! Oh. That actually probably should give it to the paladin then. Which makes more sense. Because he has more hit points. If he can learn it though. Yes, he can. Okay, I'm happy with that choice. Lord Luck. I am Lord Luck. This is my clue. Add Lord Might's number, then multiply by 2. Okay. I will write down the clues, but not for this time. Now I'm just looking at stuff. Oh yeah, here's poison. Should probably heal that poison. I should rest as well. Heal the poison and rest them. Cure poison. Rest. And hit the wall happily. Oh, hello. A sudden toxic worm. Look at all the spell points we got now. And it's probably that much better of a hit rate. Yes, look at that. Examine. Blue unholy key. We got the blue key as well. There we go. Now we don't know where that leads. Okay, I still have a little bit more time to look. I'm running out of time. I need to progress on my life things soon. Okay, this is going to be a green sparks. And you know what? I think we're going to still give it to a paladin. Because I think the SP increase is crucial. Because it's not that bad for Resurrection, right? 30, now it's 25. It's still, it could be better, but... He needed a bit of a kick me up. A hold me down, a kick me up, a twist me turns. So accuracy... add half the number there could be of you. There could be of you. So 4. But... So maybe... At least I'm getting a number. It will probably make sense when I talk to all of them, then I would know the appropriate rekkefølge, as we say in Norway. Sequence. This is not the way to the yellow key. I'm sorry. We still have the fire flail, but now he has it. Oh, there's Brother Zeta. Please, there's much that troubles my mind. Leave me alone to my thoughts. No! But Brother Zeta, I have something for you. Or wait, do I? Don't we have any information about Brother Zeta? No, it's Brother Gamma. Okay. Have I written anything about Zeta? No. Okay. To do. No, the cavern. Okay, so now we know where Brother Zeta is. I thought I had some information about him, but apparently I don't. Come on, guys, give it a good shot. Humming, that's a wizard. Lord Speed. I am Lord Speed. This is my clue. Subtract 449 is all you must do. Okay. Good. I guess. Okay, so now I've been everywhere. I've been all around now. But where's Lord Might? Did I talk to Lord Might? And where should I put in the number? I haven't been here yet. Guys? Seek the blue key in the northern catacombs. I have it, so that's good. Thingamabob. Oh! Many thingamabobs! Okay. We should have cast protection from poison. You can still do that. Acid? I don't think that's it. We'll cast it anyways. I skipped her turn again. That's probably because of the keywords. Bad. It's fine. Okay, let's kill that guy first then. That's... Who's lowest in health here? Okay. Yes. Nice. The frame rate. We'll just give it a normal tug. Yeah, you can see that they're actually quite strong. If you don't care to paralyze them. Look at this. Look at how bad that was. Mysterious liquid? What's liquid? Truer of aim. So hitting better, I guess. I give it to Maximus. Oh wait, he has a 15 AC. No, wait, accuracy. He's such good might. What's up with his accuracy? What happened to his personality? I mean, for what? When did this happen? That should have been for this. It's probably a long time ago or something, and I did some... Maybe from one of those things he opened. From getting... Oh yeah, probably getting experienced. Maybe the pools of fun gave him personality. That might be true, actually. Well, that's past now. It's fine. Oh, he has 55 intellect now. It's really strong. Yeah, I probably... He's been waiting in so many traps and stuff, so... I probably haven't seen that and just, you know, happened. Truer of aim. So that's 10. That's fine. He'll get the 10. Crystal shard by From unknown power. Okay, these are strange. Unknown power. Fortune, that's luck, I guess. Yes. I don't know who needs luck the most. What does luck do in general? Luck. Does it say on the clue book? I don't think so. Attributes. That's not it. Okay. I'll go look in the internets. Skills. FAQ. I mean, this might work. No. We'll see. There should be a decent explanation. It's probably in the manual of the game when I look at it. Probably. Let's find it. So let's find the manual instead. Might and Magic 3. Downloads the manual. Scroll, 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 scroll. There's a lot of lore here. Yeah, there's just lore. Good, it's only just lore. Fine. That doesn't really help. Manual sucked. Reference card. Quick reference. No. Okay, I don't know what luck does actually. I'm sorry. There should be more about this. Luck. There's the heroes of the Might and Magic games. Come on. Don't give me that. Heroes 3. Stop giving me Heroes 3. Might and Magic Isles of Terra. Luck. Luck. The bonus applies to resistance rolls, both damage resistance and status condition resistance. If the damage resistant roll works like it does in later Might Magic, you must have at least one resistance point for the luck bonus to apply at all. And speed goes for armor class. Speed also determines when your character acts during combat. It does not determine how often your character acts, because that's level. Yeah, here it says Prestidigitator as well. Okay. Yeah, well, Luck is some resistances. Doesn't really matter that much. So he'll take it, I guess. Well, it might be for the robber. So you know what? I'll just give it to the robber. If it's not that important and the robber already has a good stat for luck, there's probably something in it. There's a wall behind there. There we go. Enchant item. So many items, so many things. Have I been on to these? There's a vibrate from unknown power. Fortune. Even is that even more? Okay. Well, he doesn't need to have all this stuff, does he? Who has a little bit of luck as well? Nobody else. I'll just give it to the robber, it's fine. So that's like the emanating power, nothing happens. What was that here? Destroy the bones. Okay. Okay, so I have two guys with truer of aim right now. That's good. And I believe that was all. Or maybe not. Green sparks, what was that? Charming individual, yes. So that's another one of those green sparks. I forgot. My brain is overloading right now. Lord Might. To solve my riddle, best you must visit all the lords in this cavern and collect their clues. Then you will be able to determine the magic number. But only if you proceed in an order Lord Word would find agreeable. Start with mine. It's 2 primes less than twice the crystals in this mess. Ah, you fucker, you shit, you dingle. Okay, I'll start with this clue. And I have to leave now to do some strength training and then roleplay later. Okay, I'll start the riddle here. The riddle. Lord Might. So I know this is the first. Lord Might. Start with mine. It's 2 primes less than twice. Does it mean the entire place? Oh god. Know ye the answer to my riddle? Yes. 42. That's why crystals in this mess. Okay. Fine. I think we have all the crystals now. Oh no. This is a lot to think about. But it's fine. So he said the Lord Word should be the number we should care for, right? But only if you proceeded in order would find agreeable. Lord Word's agreeable order. So I'll go from him, and then what he says. It might work. Okay, so anyways, I need to go. Thank you for watching, and yeah, this has been a mind-wrenching White Magic stream. It's been a lot to think about. And the riddle, I haven't even started on the riddle, but yep, that's the game. So guys, have a good one, and I'll see you on the next stream, which probably will be the same game because investment in this is true. Beep boom. I'll see you guys. And I do the swish and stop it. Wow.